go back to remember. Renya Gouto. Cleared. Hypocrisy. The gate is locked. No need to remind ourselves.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've
Yay.
changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Yeah!
You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Chihiro-san.
So we learned about Chihiro last time. We have 2 speeds. Oh no, we've got multiple seats. We can saunter. We can proceed.
Chihiro-san.
The bunny is fine as well.
That sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up.
Nope, it's too late. Should have told me immediately. Not fun.
So, tell me. You were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you?
Everyone's in love with everyone, so sure, why not?
You said she was mind-hacked.
Mind-hacked!
It was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
Yeah, but mind-hacked is cooler.
That's hardly...
Now my upstairs neighbor's gonna wonder
This
why
may
I'm
be our
screaming
last
mind
chance
hack.
to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Gouto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Yay!
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you...
Okay, so I'm assuming that was a 3D thing and somebody's painted over the frames, because otherwise I have no idea how they got that accurate.
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here?
Oh yeah, she can't see the screens.
Of course not.
Just screaming at the car.
Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
That was a quick one. So I tell you what, we have a bunch of stuff to read. So let's read some mystery files. So everyone gets to be cool looking apart from Chihiro Morimura, although she doesn't look as silly there. So the overarching plan was altered so that Chihiro Morimura's host would undergo a memory overwrite during the final process of Project Arc. Tetsuya Ida discovers this deviation along with the fact that Izumi is the one who authorized the change. In order to Chihiro Morimura, 2188. In order to raise funds, 2188 Morimura sold nanomachine technology on the black market, which led to the infection on the surface and the end of humanity. So the little girl has killed everyone, basically. Alright, Sekigahara. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Sekigahara rides his motorcycle to the battlefield where 12 Sentinels are gathered and activates the enhanced first generation model Sentinel number 11. Alright, Sekigahara, 2188, was trapped in a room by Morimura while infiltrating Sector 4, managed to escape by setting off a bomb at the power generator, then seeks out Morimura to finish her off himself. Renya Gouto secretly had feelings for Miss Morimura, the teacher model. However, after seeing 2188 communications log between the eras Tetsuya Ida and Koto, he suspects that Morimura's memories were overwritten by 426. In addition, Morimura's sudden change of behavior has raised his suspicions further. Upon realizing the distinct discrepancies between Miss Morimura and Chihiro's memories, Koto considers the possibility that Chihiro isn't simply a clone of Morimura. After researching the logs of 2188 Morimura, he theorizes that Chihiro's true identity is instead Professor Chihiro Morimura from 2188. Kaitaro Miura. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Miura takes back and activates Sentinel number 19 with the help of Hijiyama. At that moment, he decides he will protect everyone he holds dear, even if it costs him his life. Neji Ogata. When the kaiju appear, Ogata swears to protect Tobi Kitsuragi. He doesn't need to protect everyone, just one person. Much easier, and activates Sentinel number 10. Yuki Takemiya. When the kaiju appear, she declares to the team that they can relax now that she's taken the field. Activates Sentinel number 21, Ryoko Shinonome. There's loads to say. Blinded by her feelings towards Ida, Shinonome falls for his trick and adds DD426 to Sekigahara's Sentinels. During the 26th floor battle, DD426 infects the Sentinel, and Jokarabe and Sekigahara and Shinonome suffer brain damage. Shinonome went missing for some time after the force shift, losing memories to a point where she couldn't even remember her own name. The one thing she does remember is that Ida chose her for Sentinel 14. Morimura tries everything to get the password to decontaminate the Sentinels from her, but ends up failing. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Shinonome activates Sentinel number 14. The memories of Ida are on her mind. Okay, let's unseal Tsukasa Okano from 2188. Tsukasa Okano 2188 was in a romantic relationship with Takatoshi Hijiyama. As a result of the shootout to Sector 4, he was shot and killed by Joro Izumi of that time period. 2188 Okano was a genius engineer, created the Universal Control. However, he tends to cut corners when encoding, which explains why he borrowed a portion of it from its environmental code from the classic video game Mighty Kaiju Daimos. Chihiro, from the compatibility experiments, Morimura believes she had transplanted her own memories previously saved to Sector 0 over to her clone. Hello, Mini Coop. I see you lurking there. However, the memories that she transplanted from Sector 0 accidentally belong to Professor Chihiro Morimura from 2188. I hate it when it happens when I'm transferring my memories to a tiny girl and I accidentally get some future version of me's memories instead. Ah, how embarrassing. She is responsible for the murder of Ms. Morimura. Oh yes, of course. She shot Morimura. Yes. Because it's like, who shot Mr. Burns? I remember now. The true villain, a tiny girl. This is Morimura. Morimura learns from 2188 log that 2188 Morimura is responsible for the end of humanity, fearing that the others will discover the truth. She discreetly deletes the log. Moreover, when Morimura links up to the artificial satellite in orbit, she finds out that stability of the facility, it's a great sentence, stability of the facility, which is responsible for maintaining the world, is at its breaking point. She then decides to set Operation Aegis in motion to completely wipe out the Kaiju, even if it means stranding them all in a dead world. She's been in love with Joro Izumi since she was young. Everyone's in love with everyone. Tetsuya Ida, fucking loads for him. He saved his consciousness to Sector 0 to prepare for the next route. It means he's still about. Miyuki Inaba. Back when the final line of defense failed one loop ago, Kisaragi and the others tried to shift before the world goes reset. Unfortunately, due to an explosion, their data was damaged. Couldn't be fully reconstructed, preventing them from making it to the next world. Headgear. A device that Tsukasa Okano created to look inside a person's mind. He uses it to search for a key hidden inside Ninja Ogata's memories. We should probably use they, but whatever. Okano uses this to check Takatoshi Hijiyama's brain. Wearing the headgear shows all your thoughts and feelings as numerical readouts, which would be impossible to read. But whatever, we're going to breeze past. There's a bit in the Matrix, and it's a line that I love. Everyone loves this line. Where I was going to call him Judas. His name is Cypher, isn't it? He goes, well, you can't decode the Matrix, right? It's too complicated. So we just get a portion of it. And he points to a monitor. And he says something along the lines of, yeah, we can only see a part of it. Blonde, brunette, redhead. Which, so the subtle implication is that Cypher's spending his time just looking at women in the Matrix. But like, no. They're looking at numbers. We've seen the Matrix. We know what it looks like. It looks like goddamn numbers. I don't know if you've ever tried to open up a picture in like Notepad, but it's all meaningless numbers, right? You turn that Notepad picture back into a JPEG, then it's a picture. But like, you're not looking at that mess of code going, oh yes, a picture of a garden. Oh, I can appreciate them. No, it's meaningless garbage. Doesn't matter if it's numbers. You can't interpret it. Like, it'd be difficult as heck. Anyway, before losing his memories, Sekigahara uses the device to extract his memories, store them onto the nanomachines inside his brain. Okano uses this to gain control over 426, who had escaped into Juro Korabe. Oh, I knew this would be a big one. This will be the last one to do for the time being, because I can't bother to read anymore. DD426 is the program code that Tetsuya Ida gives to Ryoko Shinonome, supposedly to greatly increase the Sentinel's capabilities. Shinonome ends up installing this into Sekigahara's Sentinel, the nanomachine's equivalent of a virus that attacks the brain, severs the portion of the nanomachines that physically connected it to the cerebral cortex, which handles memory. As the connections get severed, the brain suffers damage, causing severe pain and memory loss. In the worst cases, the afflicted are left as mindless hulks. Upon discovering that the program code could be used to sever the Dymus code, Tsukasa Okano tested the code on themselves 1 year ago. However, they suffered gradual memory loss, so they had no choice but to become an AI with a simulated personality. Morimura and Renya Gouto tried to get Shinonome to remember the password that disables DD426, but its memories it results in failure, causes her to lose all her memories. We will read the rest. Leave it till later. Cool. I mean, it'd just be a lot of numbers. Like, I understand that you could program it to tell you, oh, that number means this, that number means that, that number means this. But I mean, so in the case of this game, sure, the thoughts and feelings have somehow been passed into a way that's readable. But like, there's no way that Cypher looking at the Matrix and understanding fucking anything, just not without an interpretive second program anyway. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are at reading the Matrix. Like, maybe, like, because if you there's a guard, like, I don't know, you could possibly know you're looking at a thing, but it's not like it's so lit. The Matrix has got to be so goddamn complex. Let's remember something else, shall we?